Hi everyone, welcome back to Stationeers. We're on planet Venus, and this is episode 13. So between episodes, I've done quite a bit. I did quite a bit of gardening. I went mining. I did some degassing, and we've got some problems we're going to deal with. And came back, did more gardening, and in between all that, I managed my water. Now, there's quite a few things that have gone wrong. One of them is my power uh, started. I ran out of main power. It's now daytime and this is going up. I actually had to throw my welder battery in there because it was in the red. It was getting drained like crazy. It seems to be going up now, so I think maybe we can do this and hopefully build that back up again. Okay, so that's one problem. That's actually two problems. I think we have two problems, a power generation problem and a power storage problem. See, during the day we're getting plenty of power, but at night we lose it. So I need to get a battery out there. I think that's one of the first things I'll do. Next problem, this. I couldn't empty my furnace after degassing. I've currently got a ton of stuff in my furnace because the liquids in my coolant are just building up, and now there's 62% stress on the pipe. I need to fix this as well, and that's a simple band-aid solution. I'll just make an insulated tank, slap it on the roof somewhere, and connect this to it, and that that'll basically halve the pressure in there, and all the pollutants will evaporate. And once I do that, I'll be able to empty my furnace. I can't make any more hydrogen until I solve this problem as well. Next problem, this is getting low. We're less than 1,000 moles of CO2. This is what's feeding my plants. So I need to solve the furnace problem. I need to solve this problem to solve the furnace problem. Then we have to cool down. Oh yeah, the one change I made to the base is I made a couple of these and I slapped an extra tank to increase the capacity of my degassing gases. But it still wasn't enough because yeah, we're in trouble. Waiting for this thing to seed. Now I also went out and made a bunch of potatoes. So as you can see, we've got a bunch more in the fridge ready to go. That was easy. I had them ready in the machine. I had to rush out of here and get them done. And yeah, so I think the first thing to do is, well, first we have to do something about our power, which is now ticking up. It's doing better now. We make a kit battery and slap it down somewhere. We make a bunch of solar panels. We slap them up and we start filling that up. Is this done yet? Okay, it's done. Good. I've been waiting for this thing. Okay, well, whoops, there's only one there. Okay, we'll just throw it in there. It can turn into biomass. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Now, next problem is, well, not a water problem. I've actually created quite a lot of water. Okay. Oh, before doing that, we were at 11.5 liters. Now it's 11.3. And that was basically what we had at the end of last episode. And now we've dropped, less than 10 liters now. Okay, but I have a ton of water ready to go. Okay, and we'll just get ourselves up to something like, I don't know, 66% will do. Okay, so that's all we're going to do in here for now. I just got to remember, yeah, got to remember a lot of things. Okay, we've got, last thing, we don't have that much oxygen anymore because I've been turning it all into water, but you'll see what I've done when we get out there. Let's get our suit on. Is she not going to say oxygen low? No? Okay. And we'll get this done here. We might as well empty this waste tank while we're at it. Get that in there too. Get out of there. Okay, close. Cool. Okay, we're done. And let's go and solve a bunch of our problems. So I've made some cables. I knew that I was going to be working on power this episode, so I started with the heavy cables. And we've got a lot of logic to do as well, so I made a bunch of normal cables. Remember, we're still working on these systems over here. Oh, and I've after I degassed my stuff, I've just been arc furnacing it, all of it. I think we need some gold there. Now, yeah, I'm going to arc furnace all this copper because it's going to take us some time to solve all these problems. These are all being degassed. They can go through the arc furnace as well. And in here, I want to turn all this into steel. So we got a lot of stuff there. I think I'll put the silver. We're not going to use this coal, I don't think. I think we'll chuck that in a solar generator instead. I think we can make all of this out of charcoal. How much charcoal do I need? I need quite a bit. But yeah, we'll do that when I finally get around to the point. That's all degassed, by the way. Um, yeah, we can't turn this biomass into charcoal. We've got what 205 until I solve the tank problem. So lots of problems to solve. I think first thing I'm going to do is get the kit battery. So there we go, kit battery. We need steel and gold. So where's my steel? Oh, I've been making some building materials as well. Um, what on earth? There we go. Uh, just chuck this up here. I'll be using those very shortly. I made a few more walls as well, so we've got 15 walls. Okay, steel and battery. And I think it's time I stuck stackers on these other two machines as well. Making all those cables was a pain in the neck. We need gold as well. Let's just cancel what we've done and then chuck another stack in. Oh, okay, yeah, and there we go. 14, is that going to be enough? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we'll hit the button so we need to produce one. And where are we going to put it, huh? I think just for simplicity, we just chuck it right next to this one. Just I know it's in the entrance way, but the yeah, the input is going to be this line and the output is going to be this line. I'm about to disconnect this cable. Oh, we've got another. They're just coming through. Okay, well, we'll just let that do its thing. We're going to disconnect all this, and it's in the way at the moment. So we've just disconnected our centrifuge, and we should clean this up as well. And yeah, we're just going to go straight across like this and connect into the new battery like this. And we're going to connect into the back like that. And that's just going to connect up to our power generation line. And okay, that's done. Is this battery done yet? 85%, it's almost done. Now, in terms of water, we have nothing in there, so we have to run this thing here. I got nothing in there mixing. It's all in there, it's all sloughed out, and there we go. I've made another 9.27 liters of water, 21.2 degrees. That adds to our 9.94, so we've almost doubled our water. That's how much water I made in between episodes, though, and that's done already, of course. So now we've got 19.2 liters to play with. And we'll just let this system settle down. That is incredibly hot, but it's also got a lot in there. Okay, now let's get this battery in place. And it should just slot right here. No. We want it like that. There we go. We're going to need some steel sheets to make this thing. Yoink. And there we go. And what am I doing? I'll just turn it on. Getting achievements for some reason. I got those achievements a long time ago. And this will start filling with power. It's not. I don't know why not. And this battery will also be powering our circuits. So hopefully that's all good. Now we needed a tank. We got to solve the pollutant issue. So I need to get the steel out of here. And yeah, I want to get some stackers on these machines, so we'll make that very soon. Okay, but one step at a time. And we need copper and silicon. Well, actually that's a lot of copper. I've been doing copper through this machine, so we'll use this one. And that's not enough silicon, so we'll take one of these, yoink. And what we want to do here is we want to make an insulated tank. You can see what I've done here. I'm using my ingots as a barrier just to keep my ores in a little basket while I arc furnace. I know how ridiculous that is, but I think it's funny. Now in here, we're gonna want to work on power generation. Is this not filling up at all? Did I connect this wrong? That's the input. This is our power line there. It's just not filling up. I don't know why not. That tank is done. We want to get that outside, but we're going to need some insulated pipes. I'm not sure how many. Quite a few, I think. And, oh, did I haven't reconnected my centrifuge system. Okay, well, we'll put the tank here. I don't know how many pipes we're going to need. I have no idea where I'm going to put the tank. I'll figure it out when I get down there. Oh, so sorry. And let's just run this here and reconnect our centrifuge and get that biomass centrifuging. And there we go. And that should get this spinning back up and processing the rest of that stuff. That's good. Okay, now in here, yeah, I want to start working on solar panels. So we'll get, I don't know, we'll make a bunch. Oh, we've only got 8 gold. We can make more gold. Oh, I've left this running on pipes. 10 pipes. Okay, that'll be fine. Let's get the steel out of here. And we're going to decide how many solar panels we're going to build. Gosh, this is just terrible. We can probably cancel this gold. And, not that one. That one. Oh no, that's a copper I was doing. I want to do gold. We need more gold for solar panels. Oh, we've got a stack of gold there. Okay, we'll chuck that in there. And, oh, we need copper. Let's do 5 of these things. So, 1, and, oh, we need another stack of copper. Well, that's not going to be enough copper. That'll do, well, it'll do 4. 4 solar panels is fine. Okay, good that this is filling up with power now. Is this thing done? We could turn this system off. No. Oh, that's a storm. That's a storm. Okay, okay. Yes, yes. Okay, so what do we want to do during a storm? One thing is I want to start collecting that beautiful storm gas. So we'll change this thing here to, I don't know, we'll and make it 15,000. And then we'll turn this system on and we'll start collecting up those storm gases and get them sucking into our system. This is going to be much colder during a storm. Those radiators are going to cool this down dramatically. So this would be a good time to make water. How much we got? 22.3. Okay. Let's yeah, it's going to use a lot of my oxygen, but I think we do it. We get this making water, and try and get this water into here as soon as possible. And that's turned off. That's good. And use this really cool storm, because it's like 370 degrees during a storm. So that's, yeah, that's what we want. Okay, our batteries are filling up, beautiful, because of the wind turbines. But yeah, I really want to get this gas mix going. I think we just use up the rest of our hydrogen. And even though it's oxygen rich, who cares? Let's just get it cooling. Get it in there, get it cooling straight away. And that's going to work to heat this up, but the storm is going to cool it down. And oh yeah, and let's get the air flooding into the different regions. Yeah, that's fine. It'll heat that up. Oh, it'll heat that up. Maybe we flood it into these regions. I don't know. I kind of want them all to be 15 megapascals, to be honest. And we'll run this gas mixer until we're out of hydrogen completely. So all our hydrogen we've created, we're turning the whole lot into water. And it's going in here, and it's hopefully cooling down. Okay, so we're
hydration critical.
We're collecting storm gases, the cooler storm gases. It's like 100 degrees cooler or something than normal non-storm conditions. And we're using the storm cooling to cool this. Okay, fantastic. Now over here we're making solar panels. We've made 3 so far. And I can't put this tank down. Oh, we can't solve this problem because there's a storm at the moment. We're not going to jetpack up there during a storm. That would be terrible. I've got iron sheets here. I should just move them over here and keep this dedicated to ores. I did find some more cobalt. We're going to need to keep racking that up slowly but surely. After I solve all these issues, the power issue and the pollutants issue, everything, the next thing we're going to do is work on advanced furnace and get the higher tier alloys. I think it's going to take me a long time to get the rest of the cobalt that I need. So, oh, there's more gold. Good, get in there. And there we go. We've made 4. I think we make 1 more. We've got the copper for it. Let's go 1 more. Let's start with 5. Okay, now as I was saying, I want to get some stackers on the rest of these machines. So we'll chuck this in here, and we'll make. Oh, we're going to need some chutes as well. Okay, well while we're waiting for me to find some copper somewhere, we'll bang out our chutes as well. And well, we've got copper in this machine right now. Let's cancel this and just start it again. And we'll chuck this in here. And yeah, what I want to do. Oh, I've got copper in there. I've got a ton of copper here. Oh God, why don't I see that? We're going to want to shoot. Oh, what timing is that? We're going to want to shoot on there. And we're going to want. The storm's still going. Good. I mean, ultimately, I want a ton of these things, but we'll get to that very soon. We want to shoot on there, and now we want to go stackers. And we want 2 of them. 1 for each machine, and we're going to have to cable them up as well. Okay, there's my 5th solar panel. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to need 5 glass to go with that as well. So let's yoink some silicon from somewhere. That'll make exactly 5 glass. Perfect. There's stacker number 1. And there's stacker number 2. And glass. Okay, storm is still raging. I can see the particle effects. And what we want to do is, you know what, we should clear all that out first before we do any of that. And this glass is flying everywhere. Okay, well there's our 5 glass. Now if I want to stormproof these solar panels, I'm going to have to build a whole nother big box thing, which we don't have the materials for. I have to make a ton of walls, a ton of plastic. I think before we stacker this machine, we deal with this. I moved the batteries from here over to there. Yeah, I wanted to clean out this locker here because this locker's not supposed to be here. Is that storm still going? Okay, good. And yeah, okay, so that's a bit better. Although my furnace is going to go, my furnace controls are going to be here, so I'm going to have to move them all again very soon. Okay, we've done more copper. Let's chuck some gold in now. What is the pressure of this thing? It's 15. We can add to it. Let's just keep adding. Let's make it 17. The more gas we have in our cooling system, the better it's going to be. This is not going to be our ultimate cooling system. This is just something I had to slap together to get enough water to not die. But there will be a much bigger and more powerful cooling system. That storm's still going. Okay. The particle effects through the roof. And what the giveaway is. Anyway. But yeah. We'll work on that when we get to it. It's going to be a while still. Okay, now we want to stop collecting gases the moment the storm ends. Because I don't want to... yeah, I wonder what this temperature is. Yeah, it's 411. It's really, really cold. It's really good. And we're almost at that 17 megapascal range. I can see it's getting light, that haze. The storm will usually stop at either day, the start of day, or, oh, let's drop this back to 15. Brutal Legend unlocked. I want to stop this collection now because I know the storm will stop any moment now. It's daytime. So we'll stop that storm collection. We'll turn off this system here in anticipation of that storm stopping any moment now. It's not stopping yet though. I just assumed it would. We can throw these cables randomly on here while we're waiting for it. And it's still going. That's good. It's actually doing a fantastic job of cooling this stuff. It's down to 620 degrees. So is this all? Oh, it's all done. Yep, we just finished with that now. which means we're finished with this. This is still pulling liquid out, but very soon it'll be all out of there. And the storm has stopped. Okay, so what did we end up with? 16.7 megapascals. Yeah, I probably could have gone the full 17. And that should these one-way valves should filter that all the way down throughout my entire cooling system. So we just heated up our cooling system. Oh, these aren't. Oh, because I didn't open these up. I will open those up at some point. I just didn't want to heat this up. Once this cools down enough, we'll run this and we'll heat that up, and we'll run it in there. I didn't want to heat up these gases here because I know I'm going to dump a load of water in there, which is down to 515 degrees. This is doing nothing now, so stop that. Save the power. I don't think we need to. Look, flush blue batteries, both of them. Fantastic. And this is already 500 degrees. This is 425, so this is still cool from all that storm gas. This is going to heat up very fast though because of the radiators out there. So we really want to volume pump this stuff out before this gets too hot. So I've got to keep an eye on that. I just want to get these gone. Just don't want them sitting around on the floor. There we go, and there, and there. Is there anything else I can chuck down really quickly without pulling my pliers out? Fine, I'll stop being lazy. Yeah, we'll just chuck that there. I mean, I should connect them all up. Now with the volume pumps though, I'm thinking I'm going to put extra logic in. These are all connected, aren't they?
Health low.
No, this system here is not connected to the rest of the system. Okay, so it connects along the top and down there and down there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is not connected. There we go. Connected, all connected. This connects up along the roof. These are connected. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, so I can start setting those things. The problem, well, I'll talk about those problems when I get to them. This is still running. Oh, it's making gold. There's only 3 gold to go. We'll chuck another stack of copper in there. Okay, yeah, I wanted to get rid of this dirt. I just kept getting sidetracked. The whole storm sidetracked me. I'm going to get sidetracked again in a second as well because I need to go and pull the water out of that tank and into the stage 2 cooling area. But yeah, this is going to have a stacker right there like this. We have to connect it up to power. And this one's going to go like this. That's right, isn't it? I don't want to get these backwards. Yeah, I just need to connect them up to power. So what is the temperature of this thing now? 441, 448. Yeah, let's get it out of there. So we ended up with much colder gas than we otherwise would have, water vapor. But yeah, we have to, oh, not that, this one here. We have to get this out of there now before, because this is going to start heating up this, which is not, we don't want the water heating up. We want it cooling down. So we're going to get it out of there and it's going to mix into this. It's immediately going to liquefy because it's mixing with much colder temperatures. And it should end up in this pipe here where it's immediately going to start cooling because it's attached to these heat exchangers. Okay, now big problems that need to be solved. Well, first thing we're going to do is connect those stackers up because I will forget otherwise. Oh, we're probably going to keep cancelling that copper. No? Okay. Come on. There we go. And now I'm going to set the stackers because I know for a fact that I'm going to forget because I'm that scatterbrained. I keep forgetting to do that. There we go. 500 and 500. It's getting more and more cramped here, but this furnace is gone. I think one of the first things I do is I'm either going to, I can't decide. It's either, I'll put these over here. Yeah, we're not making hydrogen at the moment. We can't because of the pollutant problem. What is going on with this cable here? Okay. Fixed. We can't because of our coolant problem. Too many pollutants in our coolants. Not that one, this one. So we got to solve that first, which we're working on. We're going to do that. Let's stick our copper in this machine. Oh, I'm trying to juggle so many things at once. This has got a stack of copper in it. This is already heated back up to 449. This is 449. We're trying to get this 450. We're trying to get this out before it heats up too much. Almost all the water's out of there. And this is going into here. It's liquefying. It's ending up in here. It's 85 degrees. We're going to have 3 liters to add to our 19. So we're going to have, 22 liters at the end of all this. Fantastic. But then we're not going to be making water for quite some time. So, well, it's good because we need to let this system settle itself down. It's going to take a while for the system to kind of fix itself. Okay, I want to stick, stick a stack of copper in there before I go into the greenhouse. We'll get ourselves sorted out, oxygen, waste tank, food, water, and then we'll rush outside. We'll connect this tank up. We'll connect up these 5 solar panels. What we might do is, let's just make a bunch of plastic. Let's go ham. Let's go crazy. Let's just make 100. I've got the stacker now, so it's not really a problem. Yep, okay. This has to move. So I think I might move the degassing furnace before I move the advanced furnace, because I don't have enough cobalt. I got 23 plus 48. Now I want like 3 stacks of this stuff. I want to make stellite and astraloy. So until I find the cobalt, there's no point setting up the advanced furnace. Although, actually, I set up the advanced furnace, I can immediately make Inconel and waspaloy and make sensor lenses, which will help me find the cobalt. So, actually, advanced furnace first. Although, then I have to leave this here, and how do I degas everything? I don't want to keep using this system. This is absurd. I'll think about it. We're almost there. I've got to decide where to dedicate our resources. Now, this is actually going to go towards automating this. One of the big problems I have, though, that with the simple system that I was looking at running, this isn't done yet, and that is almost done. With the simple system I'm going to end up running, this is just going to stay on permanently. I could add some logic to this so that it doesn't stay on permanently. The whole point is it stays on, and then as soon as it detects that the temperature in here is too high, then it's just going to go nope and switch itself off. I don't know. If I have enough power coming in, I guess that's not a problem. It'll be the same with this thing here. It'll be running permanently until it detects, oh no, the water temperature is too high, and then it'll switch off. And then when it drops again, it'll turn back on. If I have enough power generation, that can offset that problem, I think. Okay, is the copper done? Okay, let's chuck another big load of copper in. The first set of plastic sheets is done. Let's go into the greenhouse, get ourselves sorted out, and then we're going to do this tank, and we're going to do this stuff here. And I can get some of this. I don't have enough walls, but I can get some of that sorted out. Okay, here we go. And I want to empty this waste tank. I want to go outside fully kitted up. Here we go. Close. There we go. Turn that off. Open the door. 24 degrees in here. Why is it 24 degrees? Is my air conditioner switched off? It must be. It should not be 24 degrees in here. No? No, according to this, it's 21 degrees in there. What on earth's happening? Did me dumping that small amount... Yeah, now it's fixed. Did me dumping that small amount of waste tank cause that to heat up that much? Was my waste tank like 1,000 degrees or something? Oh, weird. Okay, we're getting...
Hunger caution.
We're getting ourselves sorted out, which means we'll get our oxygen tanks to the brink. There we go, and we'll get this thing filled up. We're going to munch on a potato. Oh god, that's gone already. And it's okay, we've got a few more potatoes ready to go. We can always bake more potatoes if we want to. We'll drink last. Any of these plants seeding and ready for us to turn into biomass? Well, our centrifuge is doing nothing right now, so I'm going to harvest one potato from each plant, just so we can have our centrifuge doing something. And
health critical.
It's fine, lady. Okay, there we go. Get in there. It's gonna technically save us time if they're already biomass, and I don't have to. I've got less to centrifuge. Okay, I don't think we wait for these to seed. I think we just wait for our oxygen tank to fill up, and we get our water sorted out. Okay, we don't need much. Like 50% water will do it. I think very easily. 47 will do. I know I'm still rationing my water, but we're not going to be making water for quite some time. So, yeah, I saw the word seed there, and I got excited. I thought, oh, it's seeding.
Health low.
No, they're not seeding. They're fine. Okay, this thing is close enough. So we're gonna put that one in there. We're gonna, yeah, it's actually done. Put that in there. Okay, we're all set and ready to go now. Just a little bit more food. Put our suit on. Helmet on. No oxygen low. Why does she say it sometimes but not other times? Really weird. Oh, I know why the temperature was so high. Okay, it makes perfect sense. Because when I opened this door, it created a temperature. Yeah, it was 101 kilopascals in there. Okay, and I opened this door, and now suddenly the pressure is much lower. And then it immediately pours 90-degree gas into the furnace, heating it up to 24. So every time I enter, it's going to be like 4 degrees hotter than it's supposed to be, 4 or 5 degrees too hot. And then it cools itself down. Okay, mystery solved. Okay, so yeah, I was like worried then. There's our second lot of plastic sheets. We got a ton of those. We just don't have the walls to go with it. Yeah, we're going to need to put a platform out there. So this tank is the first thing I'm going to do, and then we will get some walls down, some solar panels down. We'll plastic up some of it. We have to glass the solar panels, and oh, there we go. So anything else? Oh god, the batteries get drained. As soon as nighttime arrives, batteries get drained. We're waiting for this system to settle down. There's nothing in there, so this volume pump can be turned off. Okay, and all the water's gone out of here. We're waiting for this to cool down, which means waiting for this to cool down, which is going to take some time. This water's 21 degrees. Okay, let's go and add it. Okay, and we're up to 22.3 liters now, so looking good on the water. We're actually looking very good on the water now. But that 22 liters has to last us a long time, because it's going to be a while before I get water up and running. Again, we have to generate enough oxygen with our plants. So anyway, let's go. Why am I thinking of taking my suit off? That's a bad idea. Yeah, there's more stuff I want to do, actually. Oh, well, we'll see how we look. Okay. Let's up our tank down. We got to figure out where it's going to go. Oh, do I really just shove it down next to it? It looks like it. That's the simple solution. Oh god, those frames. I have to sort out this hydrogen problem at some point. Okay, well, we'll just shove it there. It's probably I'm gonna probably regret this. Probably gonna regret it a lot. I'm gonna just find it in the way of me trying to do other things. But okay, so that should double the capacity and lower the pressure, and then all the pollutants that are in there will all liquefy, and that'll actually cool the system down. So our air conditioning for our greenhouse will be prolonged for a much longer period of time. Next thing we do is we'll get these things sorted out. We're just going to start a new line for now, and we're going to, yeah. We can just shove them all down and plastic them and get them, you know, so the next time I work on my tower array, I don't have to do so much. We'll keep 5 walls on us, but we'll at least have this platform done. And then I know exactly what I need after that, which is going to be 10, 20, 32 walls.
Waste tank caution.
Oh, I forgot how quickly that happens. Okay, so, whoa, what on earth, you crazy thing. Okay, we're making 5 of them, so we'll just stay close to that cable there, because we're going to run the cable up along here. And I wish I'd gone down the end then. At least filled it up. In fact, I'm going to. I know it doesn't make a difference, but if I know that one end is done, that's a load off my mind. And there we go. We just got another 5 more to go, and then we have more solar panels done. Jetpack is getting on the low side. I'm going to fill that up as well. And we don't want to keep filling it up with these incredibly hot atmospheric gases. It'll have to do for now. Yeah. We can get some of this cabling in place as well, so that when we do eventually put up more solar panels, and we will, we know that it's all set and ready to go.
Waste tank caution.
Yep. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god, I'm running out of cables. This is probably a bad idea. I thought that I'd have more than enough cables. Okay, we'll run this line up here. And this should just connect through the top around like this.
Hydration critical.
Yep.
Jetpack low.
Oh, more yep. Okay, so this was a mistake trying to get all this done, but we got most of it done. Now these should just immediately curl into position. There we go. Solar tracking. Okay, well, we've got enough for 1, 2, 3, 4 cables. We can just slap down 4 solar panels and then we're done. So once we make our steel, we're done. If we want to make more than that, though, it's going to require a bit of work. Now, we could slap windows down. We don't have the glass for them, but we can slap.
Jetpack low.
Yeah, I'll fill that up in a second. And the point of this is now I just need 30 walls, 10, 20, 30, and then enough plastic and glass to cover it all. So it just means next time I come out here, the trip will be easier. Just 1 stack of walls is all I need.
Waste tank caution.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to have one of those. And we're going to have an oxygen tank warning in a second.
Jetpack critical.
Oh, Steve. Okay, we just got to keep an eye on this. 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, that'll do. Okay, jetpack done. Let's get inside.
Air tank low.
That's fine. And okie dokie. And cool. Okay, we've solved a lot of problems. First problem solved was this. That's done. So next problem we have to solve is emptying this furnace here. And I did slap this on here, which helps a little bit. What we can do is volume pump here. We just need to cool this down. And then we can just pour it straight in there. We could just connect them up actually, which would be fine. How can we cool this stuff down? We can, we got nothing in there. Nothing in there. This is all done. We are completely out of hydrogen, which we can now run our machine now. That's fine. I'm just trying to think, how can I use my current cooling system to cool these furnace gases down? I'm kind of regretting putting all this logic here now, because it'd be a simple case of just run this pipe. And why are my pipes like that? They're absurd. I've got 2 extra pipes here that don't need to be here. And yeah, there we go. Just scored 2 pipes. If this logic wasn't here, what I could do is rip up those things here and just run a pipe. I mean, I could just connect these tanks up, turn off the passive vent, the active vent, connect these pipes up, and then just run a pipe down and into there and just turn those into gas-to-gas heat exchangers. That'd be a very simple system, but I've put all this logic in the way, and I can't. I can. I can just point a pipe through there. You know what? Let's just do it. Okay, so I just ripped up this pipe. I'm about to rip it up again, unfortunately. I mean, if I could connect it to there first, that would make it better. Cool this stuff down first, and then I don't need to mess around with this system here. We can add the stuff later on. So this will actually work. We just need to have enough pipes to do it. What am I tripping over? Logic. Okay, I'm not 1 pipe short, I'm many pipes short, so I still have to reverse the heat exchangers and do all that. We need steel. Where is all my steel? It's all in here. We have 57 steel remaining. What the? Oh, I've got to do this. Okay, come on. Oh, they're rolling away. Oh, the furnace is stopping them. I could probably just store them up here, actually. Probably best to use this locker space since I've got it, rather than continually emptying this machine. Okay, steel, yoink. And we need some silicon, yoink. Yeah, we'll just make 7 pipes. That'll cover it. And insulator pipes. There we go. Oh, I haven't been running this machine here. Let's do another stack of copper. We're slowly working this stuff up. I actually would like to combine a lot of these now. We can move this along. We can make use of this stuff here. There we go, 50-50. Oh, that's not a 50. We'll make a 50. Yeah, look at all these bits of iron I've got. I need to make a ton of chutes anyway. An enormous number of chutes, actually. It's 102 iron in there. That's good for 34 chutes. I like that idea. I'm actually doing it. There we go, basic chutes. And this 50 can stay in here. There's our pipes. And there's 40 more that can go. We got none in there. We'll put it in there. And all our silicon, we'll just keep it. I'm trying to clean up the place a little bit. We haven't cleaned up in a long time. We made the pipes, didn't we? So where are they? Oh, they're on the floor. Okay, so we do this. Okay, and this is connecting up into our degassing gases. We'll leave that purge valve on. It's going to be used soon. And what we want to do now...
Tank critical.
Oh, what? Okay. I have to empty all my waste tank gases as well. So we're not actually using this system right now. It's not actually doing anything. So we can go ahead and... Oh, that will destroy gases. No, no, no. You got to rip things up in the right order. Oh, God. Can I... Yes. Okay, and there. Okay, and now what we do is we'll hook these up like this. Actually, would it be that bad if I used those gases? I mean, I could just pump those straight into my greenhouse. They'd be fantastic gases for my greenhouse. I'd love to just pour it in, but for now, let's not. I ran this pipe. Okay, this is the tricky bit. Yeah, well, we just rip up the liquid pipes and we just get them out of the way, I think. We'll put them back. We'll put this back afterwards. It's not really a problem. And what we want to do is somehow get a pipe going that way and then connecting that way. And there we go. Now that's not going to do anything. I'm a dummy. I've connected them up to the wrong thing. Okay. Get rid of all those liquid pipes. Get rid of these things here. And I messed that one up. I've got to stop messing up. This is getting crazy. There we go. And yeah, we actually wanted to keep these here. I suck. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I ripped all of that up for no reason. Okay, and that's not going to do anything right now because this is a gas to liquid heat exchanger, as is that one. But if we can get it in the right spot, we can do gas to gas heat exchanger, and then we can do the same thing here. And now that is going to heat up these guys, but it's going to cool down my furnace gases. And as they cool down, all the liquid pollutants are going to just sloth out of there. Okay, we're making a bunch of chutes right now. That's good. We're going to need these. I want to automate this system here. Oh, by the way, we can make more hydrogen now. We've got capacity in our tank. That was one of the problems that we were having. Okay, we've got 37 chutes. It's not enough, but we'll conserve our iron for the time being. This here, make another stack of copper for me. We'll make the gold last because that takes ages. Okay, now we should be currently cooling this down, and the pollutants should just be slothing out of there nicely for us. Now we're going to run this volume pump. I can finally empty this furnace and make our steel. And we shouldn't fully empty it actually, because we can process all our stuff. This is out. There's 122 of that. And yeah, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up on logic so the active end automatically turns on when it detects gases in there. Right now though, this switch here is just a good temporary fix, a very quick, cheap way to get what I want done. But it's not what I want. I want fully automated. I don't want to have to flick switches on and off. I want to be able to just shove my stuff in and everything just knows what to do. Now we're going to be using this. Oh, well, maybe not that. Oh, we have to degas this stuff, don't we? I forgot about that. Charcoal needs degassing. Well, we'll chuck it in there anyway. And that'll increase the temperature and pressure of the system as it releases a ton of pollutants and CO2. Which means we want to degas the rest of the stuff as well. That's okay. And this whole system should be cooling down. All those pollutants, we've still got 25 liters of pollutants in there, so it doesn't matter if we pull this stuff out. We'll merge it with that, it's fine. It'll cool down the pollutants. We're going to completely depollute this whole system, and then we can share its capacity with this and then snip the pipe and they'll be set to go. Or even better, we can share the capacity, rip up a couple of these tanks to force a lot more into there, and then snip it again and put the tanks back down afterwards. Something like that is what I'm thinking. So we're just sucking out these pollutants. The heat exchanger is cooling them down. We'll save these for now. And have we got more charcoal yet? No, we left that 5 there. Oh, it's taking ages to do that biomass. We should be accumulating a reasonable... It's 146. This thing is at 44. We should be accumulating a reasonable amount of hydrogen from all of this. And that's sending pollutants into our tanks as well. That's okay. Look, we've got almost 900 moles of volatiles already. It's producing a lot. I'm getting a lot of hydrogen. I love it. I love it. It's really good. But yeah, this system here is struggling, which means this thing is going to struggle. Oh, God. But we just have to do this once, and then we'll be fine for a very long time. Just get all the pollutants out of there. Hurry up and make my charcoal. There we go. There's another 100. How much charcoal do we want in here? So yeah, we're going to degas all that as well, releasing a lot more CO2 and stuff. And then we have to combine it with this. And we've got 300 carbon in there. So where's this stuff here? Okay, so 300 is enough for 6 groups of it. So yeah, we need 900 of this. 100, 200, 300, 400. No, sorry, not 900. We need 3 times that amount. Yeah, 900, right? Am I dumb? Yeah. So we have to do all of this. This is a pain. Let's speed up the process just a little bit. Oh, we can't put it in there. Okay, hang on a second. What I'm doing is ridiculous, but it'll stop me from it'll save me time. Trust me. There, and we'll just shove an input there. So wasting time to save time seems to be the name of this game. Okay, now we can just shove these in. So that's good for 50 carbon, and that's good for 100 carbon, and that's good for 150. No, it actually turned out perfect, didn't it? That's 200. Whoa, is it full? Ah, yeah, it's full. And yeah, no, that's right.
Health critical.
150. Oh, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Yeah, we have exactly 900 iron to go with 300 carbon. That worked perfectly. Cool. And we just need to put one more in. Yep, there we go. That saves us time. We don't have to sit there sticking each individual stack in. We just wait for all those to do their thing. Now, we don't want to. We need to keep some pressure in there for it to process, but that's okay. Yeah, it's all going to get done before this volume pumps out. If volume pumps out into here, which is cooling down due to our cooling system, and yeah, we're really messing up our cooling system by doing this. This is up to 60 degrees. This is up to 114. These poor air conditioners are going to have to work so hard. How are we going for power? Yeah, it's okay. We're fine. Okay, we got a bit more copper in this machine now. Let's do the last of our copper. Let's shove these little guys in here. And it's just the steel that we want, and that's what we're working on now. So I'd rather use charcoal for steel because you get more power from putting coal through a coal generator. I should degas this as well. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, this is all done. This is all done. We have a ton more hydrogen to play with. We can start ripping these things up. In fact, I think we can rip them all up. I'm sure the iron's done by now. Yeah, it's all in there. Cool. And there we go. Let's just make it a nice 37 shoots to play with. Okie dokie. And we're going to be making probably glass. A lot of glass. So let's actually do that right now. We need like 22 glass. This will be 25, which is fine. And we can turn all that into plastic if we need to as well. We'll put the rest of our silicon in here so that we don't use up all our silicon. I can't believe it's all gone already. I wanted to make tanks. Yeah. Okay, we need to go into our greenhouse, but what I'm going to do first is slap in a stack of gold because that takes ages and I won't forget. We'll just keep popping up the copper there. Turn off unnecessary machines. This whole system at the moment is, oh no, I'm going to be chucking potatoes in there, so it's all good. Anything else that's unnecessary? No, everything else here is necessary. And let's hope my cooling system can somehow cool this stuff down. Once we get all the pollutants out of there, we'll be able to merge it with this. But yeah, and then we probably will slap the cooling directly onto these rather than onto this. So we're just waiting for the pollutants to all leave the system. There's no pollutants left in this furnace. Okay, that's good. We're at 5% health. I know, I gotta get out of here. But, okay. Yeah, I can't combine it yet. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. This is just too insane. We've got a lot of waste tank emptying to do as well. What's my health? 3%. I just need to drink a tiny little sip of water. I mean, it's not exactly difficult. We have time. I have time to do this. I'm at 1% health. I probably don't have time. I'm probably going to die if I don't open this door, take my helmet off, and drink some water immediately. Yeah, 0% health. I know that when you get to 0, you still have a bit of time. So it says 0, but it's not really 0. So yeah, that's me pushing it to the wire. Anyway, so I'm going to drink all the way up to like 70, 71 will do. And did I leave this on in my panic? Yeah, I did. It's all good. Eat a potato. In fact, it's going to eat the whole thing. I've got a lot of plants to deal with here, so I probably will end the episode here and do a bit of gardening. This, well, okay, so this coolant line, yeah, look at that. Because of all the pollutants that flooded in, it dropped all the way to 71, 72 degrees, basically. This, we've got only 621 moles of CO2 left, so we're solving that problem right now. We're 33% oxygen. Our oxygen tank is now climbed up to 791. That's great. Good work, plants. Good work. Okay, some of these are starting to seed, so I'm going to sit in here for a while with my suit off, get my hygiene and mood up, and I'm going to throw a lot of potatoes into our centrifuge system, and then, yeah, we'll just take my suit off. And then we'll continue on from after that. Why have I got 3 pipes on me? Okay, so thanks for watching, everyone, and come back and see what happens next. Bye for now.